Understanding negative sentences in direct and indirect speech can be quite fascinating, especially when it comes to requests, advice, orders, and suggestions. Let's dive right in. First, let's talk about negative requests. When someone makes a request in direct speech using please do not, we transform it into indirect speech by removing the please do not and the quotation marks, and we replace it with not to. For example, if the lady said to the boys, please do not make a noise, in indirect speech, we would say, the lady requested the boys not to make a noise. Notice how we've changed the structure while keeping the meaning intact. Now let's move on to negative advice. When giving advice, we also follow a similar pattern. Take this example. The teacher said to her, do not waste your time. In indirect speech, it becomes, the teacher advised her not to waste her time. Again, we've removed do not and the quotation marks, replacing it with not to. This keeps the advice clear and direct. Next, we have negative orders. Orders are a bit more assertive, but the transformation remains consistent. For instance, the old man said to the children, do not make a noise. In indirect speech, we would say, the old man ordered the children not to make a noise. The structure is the same. We remove do not and the quotation marks, using not to instead. Lastly, let's discuss negative suggestions or proposals. Here, we use not in a slightly different way. For example, if she said to them, let us not quarrel with each other. In indirect speech, it becomes, she suggested to them that they should not quarrel with each other. Notice how we maintain the essence of the suggestion while adapting the structure. Now, let's look at more examples for clarity. For requests, if someone says, please do not interrupt me, it would be reported as, he requested her not to interrupt him. For advice, if a friend says, do not forget to call me, we can say, she advised him not to forget to call her. When it comes to orders, if a coach says, do not be late for practice, this translates to, the coach ordered the players not to be late for practice. And for suggestions, if someone says, let us not waste our resources, it would be reported as he suggested that they should not waste their resources. By understanding these transformations, you can effectively communicate in both direct and indirect speech, especially when it comes to negative sentences. It's all about maintaining the original intent while adapting the structure to fit the context. So, whether you're making requests, giving advice, issuing orders, or making suggestions, remember these rules, and you'll master the art of indirect speech in no time.